Welcome to Henderson Hashtags. I'm your host, Marissa Gaspard, and this week we're joined with Efren Mendoza, who's going to be talking about the recently dissolved program, DACA, which he is a part of. So, Efren, tell me about your childhood in Mexico.
Well, my childhood was very normal. I went to school in Mexico. I went to kindergarten and first grade. I had friends. We'll go to the park with my family. The thing that I remember the most was watching Lucha Libre on Sunday afternoons with my grandpa. Like you can see, this was my favorite wrestler. And also I have a picture here of my family, my dad, my mom, my sister, and my brother, myself, and my uncle and aunt.
Okay, so it sounds like you had a pretty normal childhood. What brought you to the U.S.?
Well, like most everybody that immigrates to the United States, you know, they're looking for something better. Well, my dad was the first one that came here, and he was just coming here to work and then go back to Mexico. He was save some money, go back, and that was it. But unfortunately, he got very ill, and he had to be hospitalized. So the doctors did not give him much hope, so they told my uncles that, you know, it would be best if we came to the United States so we could say our last goodbyes. And that was pretty much it, you know. They fixed everything so we could come here.
Mm-hmm. So what was it like traveling here?
It was very long. I remember it was a long trip. Well, it was two trips. The first trip, we took the bus from my hometown all the way to Laredo, and we had to stay there a couple of days because the visa, something was wrong with it. So they were trying to fix it, but they were not able to. So I had to go back to my hometown and wait it out. So a week later, they gave us a call and they were like, "It's ready to go." So you know, we took the bus again and we came to the came back to the border.
We're about to go to commercial break, and we will be right back.
Matchsticks, matchbox, matching tie to matching socks. You don't know why, but you're really special to match point, match game. You and I are not the same, but I can tell that you're really special to me. There's something I can give to make you laugh, to help you live. We're the perfect match, and you're really special to me. We're the perfect match, and you're really special to me.
I don't know what you do in your spare time, but I watch HTV. I can even watch it here. Even in here. 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 Even way up here.
Here too.
Here, 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 and even here. And here. That's because Henderson Television has a YouTube account, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Check us out.
All right, welcome back to Henderson Hashtags. So we were just talking about your entry into the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us more about what happened when your dad got better.
Well, when we got better, we had a choice between, you know, going back to Mexico or staying here. And my dad still had with his treatment, and he still needs to do it until, you know, I guess, you know, passes away because one of his lungs is not you know, completely healed. So he's only kind of like working with, you know, one. And you know, for us, you know, school would have been better and everything. I think it would have been a better option for the whole family.
So growing up, did you know what your future would hold for you?
No, not really. You know, I was just going to school. I was trying to see, you know, just graduating. That was my mindset because my mom or dad, you know, they had graduated high school. I think my dad he only finished third grade, and my mom, I think fourth grade, so they didn't really go pretty far. So I think it would have been an accomplishment if I would have finished high school.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So how did the DREAM Act change your life?
Well, it changed it in a lot of ways. Well, if I wouldn't have this permit, I would probably, had gone to like a job, where they just paid me cash because, I would not be able to do taxes, or, I would not be able to go to college. But with this, it gave me the permit, so I was able to get a Social Security number, get a driver's license as well, and get a job. So whenever I got my permit and everything done, I went and looked for a job for myself.
Yeah, that's really good. So how is life going to be different for you if no legislation is passed concerning DACA recipients?
Well, it'll change it for sure. I won't be able to work because after the permit expires, that's it. Also, I'll be, they'll, if let's say I get pulled over, they could easily deport me. So that's another thing. So that's something to think about for myself after all this. I won't be able to do what I'm, doing at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's pretty ridiculous because there's 800,000 DACA recipients, and they're all productive and contribute to the economy in American society. So it would be a tremendous failure on Congress to not pass something.
I think so too.
So anyway, what would you say to people who say the DREAM Act is an endless cycle of just renewing your permit and you're not doing anything big?
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, we have to renew it every 2 years. But I mean, I would rather have that than nothing. Like I said, I have a job, I have everything that you have. So, and it also gives me an identity. Without it, I'm not nobody here. I have to be, in the shadows. So, in a sense, like I said, I really appreciate that because, like I said, it helps me a lot. But I would rather have something to where like maybe we can a path to citizenship. But if this is it, I'll be okay with it because, like I said, it helps me. Yeah.
So some people say that DREAM Act recipients like yourself don't contribute to this country. I disagree. But you obviously have a job. So tell me more about your job and your life in America.
Well, I started working as a front desk at a hotel, and slowly, I moved up. So at the moment, I manage my own hotel. Also, I was able to purchase a vehicle not too long ago. So that's another thing that, I would probably not been able to do if that was the case. I'm able to help my family and also, contribute by paying taxes, and, I have like a normal life like anybody else.
All right, so that's all the time we have for today. Thank you to Efren, and thanks for joining us on Henderson Hashtags.